Hey everybody, it's Wisp. Hair's doing a weird thing, so I'm just gonna deal with it. But Fire Emblem Engage is getting more news. We got some bios. We've now moved on to the Firian Nobles. I know I'm actually late on this, as you know the Celica video came out before this one, but it's because I was excited. I like to batch these up, not do them one character at a time. So I was like, should I wait for all the Firian characters? I was like, I don't know, because the nobles. So ultimately, I decided I would do the nobles now, and the rest of the characters, as like the retainers and loyalists there. I don't know if they're knights, retainers, whatever they are, as their own video. Just split it up a bit so I can talk about them differently, because the nobles and the retainers do seem to have like different looks to them. Anyway, let's get into that. Starting with Alfred, Alfred seems like he's going to be one of our loyal followers and a major character. I'm thinking the oldest noble from each of the four kingdoms will be like the four mains or something like that. But Alfred is the first prince of the Firenese kingdom, a brisk young man who battles alongside the divine dragon. He's kind, disciplined, and a flower-loving pursuer of happiness. I have a new favorite. I mean, he's probably going to be top 5, right? I mean, we've got Crom's the unbeatable. Dimitri's new, so once we get newer characters, maybe he'll drop, but he's up there. Everyone loves Ike. This dude, though, right? Like, what? He's a pursuer of happiness. Like, his goal is just to be happy and make his friends happy. Maybe even make, like, others happy. I don't know. I mean, he is definitely favorite character material. And he fuses with Sigurd, who, by the way, Sigurd is another one of my favorite characters, and the precursor to Crom. Like, without Sigurd's personality, we don't have who Crom is. This dude, man. This man. Yeah. No, we're winning. We're winning. Okay, the cool thing is that our lovely website, Serena's Forest, actually noticed that the text box symbol changed, and you can see that this is the symbol of the Firenese kingdom. So we'll probably see that, on some weapons or on some outfits, especially because you can change costumes, so we'll probably see it here and there. Really excited about that, too. I like symbols. I don't replicate them. I can't draw them, but I like seeing them. Of course, he uses lances. He starts off as a regular, noble class, which seems to be different from the previous noble class. Spoilers, Celine also is a noble class, but she uses a different weapon, so maybe it is kind of basic. I don't know. But they're both noble. In this talking video, we do see a couple other characters, but we're going to get to them, in the next video, so don't worry too much about that. But we do see the return of green allies when Alfred is back. I know I'm not the first person to notice this, but I noticed it. I mean, I loved it. Green units, they're so hard to deal with, but they're fun. Other than that, I really just wanted to talk about this guy's design. From the black, lace things he has, and then the really puffed up collar, he reminds me of one of my favorite monsters, Piroro, or like a French revolutionist, which seems fitting for what this game's all about, and the naming scheme. It literally wield a sword called Liberation. Pronunciation, I don't know. No one's teaching me how to pronounce names. But I like the yellow, the yellow and black and white kind of working off of each other. Plus the blue cape looks really nice. This guy is favorite character material for sure. Maybe he's going to be too annoying or too pursuer of happiness. They do sometimes go too far with a character trait like that, but we will have to see. I'm really excited for this guy. And then next up we have Celine, his younger sister. Celine is the first princess of the Firenese kingdom and Alfred's younger sister. She's a kind and innocent philanthropist who always strives to solve things peacefully. However, she won't hesitate to fight for peace if necessary. I'm hoping that she's done a little differently. The philanthropist part, the fact that they included philanthropist in the first part of her description has me a bit hopeful. But I'm worried because Fire Emblem has an unfortunate tendency of making its female leads kind, caring, and peace-loving. And those aren't bad traits at all, but Bar Edelgard, who I more have personal issues with than writing issues with. Writing-wise, she's a great character. I don't like her for personal reasons. But Celine, I like kind characters, and I've always kind of fallen into that trap where I'm like, well, you don't write them all. You can't just write everybody to be kind. It's too samey. But then I'm like, but Sheeta, she's so cool. She's kind through all of the worst things that happen. And then I look over and, they do it again with Julia. She's a little bit different with the whole, plot going on with her that since that game I really think is coming out, I don't want to get into spoiler territory. But she's also kind through it all, and like I'm like, it's cool, I like her, but they do that consistently, and that's hard for me. So I think Celine's gonna be someone that I'm like, oh, this is just the same as always, but she's so cool. And so I'm a little bit nervous for Celine for those reasons, but I think she has a great opportunity to be a great character, so I'm staying optimistic for now. Design-wise, she has similar, I mean, she has a different shade of yellow, but still the yellow and white, and then the black, like, lace trimming things going up, which still, I think, works. The orange ribbons also kind of tie it together. Like, the design for both of these nobles I really like. I think they both look really sharp. And I also think that the graphics of this game make yellow look a very bright and upbeat color. The yellow they use for this game and like the way everything looks makes the yellow really stand out to me. So I'm very much excited for these two characters. I'm a little nervous that Alfred might go too far with the happiness and peace-loving thing, and Celine might go into samey territory with her peace-loving and kind nature. But since Fire Emblem has been doing so great with the writing lately, and with things becoming different and like being really fleshed out, I'm very hopeful that that won't be the case. I'm nervous, but hopeful. That's all I've got to say on these guys today. I think they both might be pretty major players in the grand scheme of things. You know, and I mean, if we get 2 from each of the regions, we're looking at 9 characters, including ourselves, plus Marth. So maybe they won't be that big. There's a lot of characters to talk about, but they'll at least be big for the first arc of the game. So definitely faces we're going to see a lot. We're going to see them get into heroes, probably, you know. So cool characters to have around and to remember. I'm really excited for them. I'm very hopeful for them. I don't know what else to say there. I think they're great. I did notice the butterfly in Celine's hair, which is a cool detail. Because Spring Kingdom, flowers, and flowers for Alfred, and then butterflies for Celine. But also Lucina and butterflies has a thing, so like maybe they'll have a conversation. I know that she does engage with Celica, but maybe she also meets Lucina. I don't know. Maybe everybody can meet too, or maybe not. I just think the butterfly plus Lucina would be kind of a cool thing. It's loose, but you know, it is what it is. All right, thank you everybody for watching, and it's been great. Until next time, take care.